Hello, Wicomico County Public Schools employees. I'm reaching out today with a very important message that impacts all of us and ultimately impacts the health and well-being of our students. As a school system, we have a fundamental responsibility to keep children safe, all of our children, from pre-kindergarten until they graduate as seniors from high school. Each of us, every employee of Wicomico County Public Schools, completes Safe Schools training modules. One of those modules provides training on the mandatory reporting of child abuse. Each of you is required to complete this and other modules, but because of our heightened awareness as a result of recent events in our schools, I'm speaking to you personally through video message, reminding you of your responsibility. So, who is a mandatory reporter of child abuse? You are. Maryland law has long required that, among others, educators who are acting in a professional capacity and who have reason to believe that a child has been subjected to abuse or neglect must notify the local Department of Social Services or the appropriate law enforcement agency. Our board's policies and procedures have consistently reinforced this legal obligation. Now, as of October 1st, 2019, a criminal penalty exists for failure by an educator as a mandatory reporter to provide the required notice and report on subjected child abuse or neglect if the employee has actual knowledge of the abuse or neglect or witnesses the act of abuse or neglect. A person who violates this law and is found guilty on conviction is subject to a fine of up to $10,000 or imprisonment of up to 3 years or both. In addition, in Maryland, a mandated reporter who fails to report suspected child abuse under the law will lose his or her teaching certificate. So when in doubt about suspected child abuse or neglect, report it. Anyone making a report in good faith is immune from liability. That report should be made verbally as soon as the information about the suspected abuse or neglect is received. The written or electronic reporting form 180 must be completed within 48 hours following the verbal report and faxed to the Department of Social Services at 410-677-4830 and the state's attorney's office either by fax at 410-860-2425 or email to report-to-sao@wicomicocounty.org. You must make the report while also alerting your school principal about the report of suspected abuse and/or neglect. It is not the administrator's responsibility to determine if the report should be made or to make it for you. It is your responsibility. In Wicomico County Public Schools, we place a high priority on providing a well-rounded instructional program to students in a healthy learning environment with well-trained professional educators, administrators, and staff dedicated to ensuring the highest degree of student safety. The reporting of child abuse is a critically important part of your responsibility to our students. Failure to do so could result in life-altering consequences for you and for our students. In addition to this personal video message sent to ensure that there is no doubt about your responsibilities as mandated reporters, a one-page information sheet is also being sent to you via this email that's been created by the Child Advocacy Center to reinforce your Safe Schools training and this message conveyed today. That information sheet also includes the fax numbers and email addresses provided in this message. Should you have questions about this important responsibility, please don't hesitate to contact me or any staff member in our Safe Schools office. Thank you for all that you do to teach, support, and ensure the safety of our students.